Hey friends! Are you excited about Christmas? Me too! I have all kinds of plans. Plans for wrapping gifts, plans for baking cookies, plans for how to decorate the house. What kind of plans do you have for Christmas? Wow, cool! Today, we'll be talking about a plan God had, one to save the world. This plan was a long time coming. For generations, people had been waiting to see what God would do. And now God was finally ready to reveal his big plan for saving the world, beginning with a young girl. At the middle of God's plan were two people, Mary and Joseph. Mary and Joseph were planning to marry each other. Then one day, when Mary was all alone, the angel Gabriel came to her and said,
"Mary, God has chosen you to be the mother of the Savior of the world."
As you can imagine, this was big news to Mary. She was going to have a baby? A baby who would grow up to be the Savior of the world? That's quite a plan. But Mary and Joseph said, "Okay, God," and chose to follow God's plan. Not long after Mary's visit from the angel, while she was still pregnant, the time came for Mary and Joseph to travel to the city of Bethlehem, far away from where they lived. The king had ordered everyone to go to Bethlehem to be counted so he could know how big his kingdom really was. Traveling while pregnant was not easy, but God's plan was for Jesus to be born in Bethlehem. So off to Bethlehem, Mary and Joseph went. When they got to Bethlehem, Mary and Joseph found themselves in a very crowded place. Everyone was required to stay with family, and every room was completely full. Mary and Joseph ended up staying in the only place left, the lowest level of the home, the place where the animals were fed and kept at night. Jesus was born with animals nearby and surrounded by his new family on earth. It wasn't an easy journey, but wow, what a plan! Even when times were hard or confusing, Mary and Joseph knew they could celebrate God's plan. The Bible tells us that Mary treasured these things in her heart. She knew something special was happening. With the strangest of circumstances, God set the stage for Jesus to save the entire world. That's great news! We can celebrate God's plan.
Happy birthday, dear Lee. My soul glorifies the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior.